Hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Right, there you are. Okay, 5 minutes to talk about sleep tips. I don't know quite what happened there. I scheduled in the live, but I didn't obviously press the right button. Anyway, technical problems, but I'm here now to talk to you about sleep. So, what happens when we have disrupted sleep? And I'm sure we've all been through disrupted sleep. I know I have in the past. It can affect your hormones. It can affect your stress levels for the next day. It can make you have cravings. Good morning, Karen. Thank you for joining me again. And it can also make you stressed and make you hungry. So, all these things, if you're not having it up, as well as being tired, obviously. So, just some quick tips, just some things you can put into place today. Make sure you're active throughout the day. And I'm not talking about doing maybe necessarily classes, but getting out in the fresh air, maybe going for a walk, walking around, getting up and being active. Active is the key word. Stay hydrated. We talked about liquids and water a couple of days ago. So stay hydrated. And we've also talked about sugar. Now, the more sugar you have, the more toxins your body's trying to um, put somewhere. So when you eat something sugary, it sends your blood sugar level up. So your body has to send out hormones to be able to bring that blood sugar back down. So that can create stressful levels in the body. So if you're doing this with your blood sugars all throughout the day, when you come to bedtime, you can be a bit irritated and your body trying to process those toxins. So think about the amount of sugar. We've spoken about that. Keep hydrated. Think about the amount of caffeine you're having and when you're having caffeine. Try and stick to it in the morning, not so late at night. Alcohol is a massive sleep disruptor. So I'm just going to park that one there because it can make you wake up in the middle of the night. Your body's trying to process the alcohol. Also, with regards to eating, close your kitchen a couple of hours before you go to bed. Again, you're putting all those things into your body, and your body's got to do something to break that down. So, if you're eating late, your body will suddenly fire up in the middle of the night. Your digestive system doesn't necessarily go to sleep. So, that's going to be like trying to get, where do I put this energy? Where she's had this food, where do I put it? So, that can disrupt your sleep as well. So, do think about that. And so close your kitchen. Actually say, right, kitchen's closed, and try not to go in there and munch. Think about your devices. Try and have a wind down hour. I always say this with kids, we always have a wind down hour, don't we? Where they read, they have a bath. So it's really important to carry that on through to adulthood. So get off those devices. They have a blue light, which isn't good for our brain waves, and it can keep our brain waves functioning. So do think about closing off your devices, picking up a good book, or having a nice bath, relaxing, maybe doing some stretches, maybe doing one of my time to chills or my Ibiza flex just before you go to bed. So some tips there on how we can improve our sleep. Also make sure you've got your bedroom's nice and dark and a welcoming environment. I hope that really helps. There's nothing worse than feeling stressful and irritable the next day if you haven't had enough sleep. Believe you me, I have been there in the past. I've not always been a health and fitness person. I had a previous life. I worked in an office, and I know what it can feel like. So hopefully you can take those tips on board, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to talk about stress. So hopefully you can join me again. Please do leave a comment if you're enjoying these little 5-minute tips, and hopefully they're helping. See you soon.